Right here on us. 2. Oh, I don't know he's alive. So.
One down. Cool.
Just throwing them in here. Oh, I didn't know they could throw them up the thing like that.
They had mines up here. Or something.
Okay, yeah, he's right on the door.
Yeah. He's still up here.
Ready.
There's one.
Another one coming right here.
He's on the right side. He's in the fucking little cubby hole. Yeah, putsies.
What happened?
Boys and girls, we're a little bit over a month into Arc Raiders. Everybody and their mama is covering this game. Most of us are loving it. Some people are wanting to change it. Some people are downright scumbags that are playing this. I don't mind PvP. We'll talk about that in a minute. I actually enjoy it quite a bit. It's one of the better unrealistic PvP experiences I think we have. If you're just ratting people and waiting in a bush, you're whack. But I get it. You're a coward and that's how you want to get your stuff. And you like to piss people off. Those kind of people have to exist in the world and they have to exist in games, and the fact that you can get shot at any time in Arc Raiders really does add that extra layer to it. Just since we're going ahead and talking about that, if you really want the PvE to be its own thing, you really just don't want to play this game. And that sucks. It might be something you don't want to accept because it's the hype game and you enjoy it, and there's a lot to enjoy. But don't try to change games out of the genres that they are. That's why we've gotten so many crap games over the last 10 to 15 years. But this is a definite positive video. We are not going to spend a whole lot of time being negative or trolling people. That's my 2 cents on that, though. Now, the one caveat or 2 caveats I do have, even with my comment about the bush, just trying to ruffle some feathers. Listen, if you're camping the extract, cool, that's fine. People should pay attention. But if you're going to say, hey, don't shoot, or just wait until people are typing on the computer and then shoot them, like, you're definite scum of the earth. I hope you're a teenager or a little kid. If you're a grown man doing that, damn, dude. Just saying. That being said, if it was a real life situation, people would definitely do that. And if it's an apocalypse situation, people would definitely do that. So, I do get it. Now the other thing, and this is the one that actually bothers me more than anything. I understand the mentality of, you just brought me a bunch of loot, I'm going to stalk you while you're trying to do your objective and kill you. That's fully alright, whatever. When people are going into the matriarch, into the queen, can we please all just agree to kill it at least first before we start shooting each other? Seriously though. No, that shit is very annoying though. It's only happened to me a few times. But at the end of the day, it is part of the game. People do not have to play the way that you want to play. But it's just funny. Like, you see so many people complaining about it and being up in arms one way or the other. And the whole fact of the matter is, I understand every single angle. I understand all the sides and all the arguments. But the devs tried to make this a PvE game. They knew that it wasn't going to succeed. It's very cool that most of the community wants to be cool and help each other and fight the Ark together. But if we didn't have that added layer, it wouldn't be the game that it is. And too many games have been hurt by a vocal minority. Now, I made a video about all that multiplayer culture itself not too long ago, so I'm not going to dive wholeheartedly into that. Guess I should say, this is the GameTHOTS. Thoughts on opinions, trolls, strategy. Videos like this, shorts, streams. Been doing it. Coming up on 6 years, 7, something like that. Been gaming over 30. Played competitive back in the day. Always stay on top of the industry stuff. Try to educate myself as much as possible so I'm not just talking out of my ass. But I do everything off the top of the head here, after I've been thinking about things and had it on my mind. So, jump right back into this. I've completed all of the base upgrades. I did all of the quest lines. I'm at like level 72, 73. I've played every day except for Thanksgiving, I think. And even that, like I played like after midnight, so I don't know if that, I mean, it doesn't technically count, but you know what I'm saying. I was probably playing after midnight the day before that, so who knows. Basically, I have played this game continuously, multiple hours a day since it's come out. Bunch of short stuff, done a whole lot of stuff just on my own, which most of the time nowadays I am strictly on the channel with everything that I do. So just the fact that I was that into it just says it's something special. Now, I've already made a few videos on it. We all know I love the sound design. It's amazing. But there are a few things that definitely could be tweaked and changed, and I think they will be. So that's really what this is about, the second half. And then I'll get you guys out of here. So, the defib situation in particular. If I bring in defibs and I can defib other people, and we have a down but not out system inside of the singles and the solos, why can't I defib myself? If I can crawl around on my hands and knees, I should be able to defib. I think it should take double or maybe even triple the amount of time so someone has the chance to come and shoot you. I think that they should be rare. And of course everything's blueprint based. So like I got the Wolfpack blueprint and I can just go crazy with those whenever I want. And I know people do the same thing with the defib. But I think we could combat that and solve that by not having the defib be a blueprint anymore and have it just be a pickup to make it more rare. Because we have so many different other types of healing items. And then in the group games, you can just regular heal each other anyway. And that's another thing I think I would personally change. Is I think in solos, you should be able to regular revive anybody just with your hands or bandages, just like you can in duos and trios. That would actually be really cool. That way you could even, you know, take everybody's stuff, or I know you can't make everybody drop everything, but drop somebody, tell them, like, hey, I'm going to leave me alone, if you're one of those people that doesn't want to kill each other. Just an added layer there. And then also, if we did that, I don't necessarily want this, but you can pull off robberies better like that. You know, you down somebody, tell them to drop all their loot, maybe they can go into their inventory system, put something into the pocket. That'd be kind of cool. It'd definitely be a lot of work, and it's not absolutely necessary, but it's just like, it's not even a gripe. It's just something I think about every time I think about using a defib, because I play mostly solos. I don't like playing with randoms very often, and if I'm going to, I'd rather do it in that solo type experience and see what I come up across. Whenever I play with the crew, that's whenever the co-op content and all that kind of stuff comes out. That being said, it is really cool to have an experience to where the solos and the duos and trios just feel absolutely different from each other. And even duos to trios is a completely different experience. And I really just commend the game for that. And it's really cool that like the only things I have issue with are kind of just like little tweaks here and there I'd like to see. And now the only other gripe I could really say I have with the game is, holy shit, can you please just stack the items the right way the first time? And I don't know if this is just a me thing, but I can never get my split button to work to split things and only grab like one shield recharger at a time or two. Like I never can get it to work. I see the button prompt there and it just will not happen. Such minor little things though, you really can't be that mad at it. We're about to get the Cold Snap update very soon here. Just wanted to talk about this. What's some things you like or dislike about the game? What would you like to see? What do you want changed? How do you feel like the PvP and the PvE stuff? If you're one of those rats, right away, dude. But it is very corny. And if that's all you're doing, you gotta get bored eventually of that. But hey, everybody's different. Some people get off on ruining other people's days. I get off on shooting back at you when you try to kill me and getting you anyway. So, it is what it is. It's a great game, but like I said, there ain't too much wrong with it. Those are just a few of my critiques. Last thing I'm going to talk about here is I really feel like trials need to be tweaked and messed with and maintained in a different way. And maybe even separate solo trials from people in groups and doing group trials. Because so many people It's kind of a two-parter. One, with the trial system and the expedition system and all of that, so many of these losers did that glitching through the wall with the doors, and I love the fact that they're setting y'all on fire for doing it now. It's great. They should have got that done faster. But so many people do things like that and exploit and get so much gear so fast, just taints the game overall. And then now, even though the glitches sitting there messed with, a lot of these people are either sitting on a bunch of the key cards, so now they can just perpetually go back into it with all the key cards they have, or on the other flip side of it, which I don't feel bad for these ones, but it is a thing, they got rid of all their key cards they were going to use because they're just glitch through the door, which you're a jackass for doing that. But it really sucks that there's that many issues. And then, you know, little things like whenever you're climbing up the rocks or like the side of a little bit of an angle, or in between stuff, just the things you can get stuck on and have the system not work to unstick you. That happens a decent amount on certain maps, but that just comes with the terrain you're walking on. Make better judgment calls. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I love the game. Really interested to see what the Cold Snap is all about. Really don't understand why everybody wants to exploit things and get through the game so fast and say that there's no longevity and that they're already done with it. And it's like, well, yeah, when you look everything up, you exploit a whole bunch of stuff, you're going to be done with the game relatively quick. Quests were awesome. I love looking for the blueprints. It's really cool. The trials were cool at first, and I like that you can get rewards for them, but they do feel a little bit busted. And when you have so much of the player base doing things and looking all the little things up and trying to make the game something it's not and trying to rush through everything, it is going to get a little weird. And also, just as a final note, every game like this is always going to get more violent once people figure things out and know the pacing more. I don't know how and why people are surprised by this, but it is always going to be a thing. All in all, let me know what you guys think. This has been the Game Thoughts. Thoughts on my opinions, trolls, strategy. We will see y'all next time. We got more Arc Raiders coming, more Battlefield. Elden Ring Night Reigns back with the final DLC. It's been a pretty damn good year. Cosmic Invasion. By the time you're seeing this video, that stream will be done. Full Wolverine playthrough. Gonna be doing more shorts with all the other characters. We got more videos and stuff coming for y'all as well.
Oh, you're this damn